What's up, Freak Nation? We're back for part 2, how to fix your back. So for today, we're gonna start working on our hip flexors and our hip extensors. So your butt, all right? So what we're gonna do, first thing, Nate is gonna step into a band. You can rig this up to, obviously we got a sturdy rig here, but you can rig it up somewhere in your house like a couch, something with some weight to it. So he's banded up. What he's gonna do is bring his leg across his body, as you can see here, and that's gonna apply a stretch to his hip extensors. Looks like I squeezed his butt right there. So we're now stretching out those hip extensors. He's gonna drive his hip cap out a little bit, really driving that external rotation of that hip. And we're gonna work on that, kind of play around with the angles, search and destroy for a little bit, for about a minute per side. So he's gonna hit both sides there. From here, he's gonna switch into our hip flexor stretch. This is basically a banded couch stretch.
All the way up to your butt cheek?
All the way up. So that band is right below the butt crease there, and he's gonna drop into what looks exactly like our couch stretch. So you can use an object to prop your foot up on. You can use a couch, depending on how your orientation is in your room. But in this position, we wanna make sure we maintain a hollow body. So he's gonna bring his rib cage down, get his abs nice and tight. He's gonna tuck his chin a little bit and maintain that position so we're not arching our back or falling into poor positions here. So that, again, you get about a minute per side. Open up the hip flexor, anterior side.
Try to drive that hip, open it up, drive it on the ground, push that knee into the ground.
Yeah, you can
Hurts so good.
Hurts so good. You can either even work on just activating it, so press and release. So he's gonna drive in and relax. So drive in about 5 seconds, relax for about 5 seconds, recover, hit it again, and that'll help you get a little bit deeper into that stretch. So from here, he's gonna pop out. We're gonna go into a classic yoga position called a pigeon. So he's gonna drop down on the ground. This is just our standard pigeon. Leg comes back to that hip capsule stretch we did with the band kind of position here. And he's just gonna lay out, get as low as he can. You can go to forearms, you can go to forehead on the ground, lay out whatever he feels comfortable with. Over time, you're gonna get deeper with this, right? So again, this should feel like some good relief for your lower back. We're opening up that back tissue. Guys especially, but also any women, if you're looking to get deeper into this, we find it works better if you elevate it. So he's gonna go over to a 20-inch, 24-inch box, drop down, same position. So we're right back in the pigeon, same position that we had there, but now he's able to use gravity for some assistance, push through some of that tight tissue, get a little bit deeper into that stretch.
What I like to do sometimes is try to drive my belly button, all angles to my knee, to my foot, because you're not tight in just one spot. There's a lot of muscles you gotta kind of tear through to get to where you want to be. So
yeah, like Nate said, it's not always front and back. So move around, we call it search and destroy, see if you can find some of those tight tissues and work it out. All right guys, stay tuned for part 3, coming up tomorrow.